Hi, I hope everything's well. Today I want to talk to you about creating sequences. So let's say we have a sample melody. I'm going to create something that's basically 4 beats long in 8 notes. And it's going to go like this. It's going to involve the notes E, F, G, and A. The order of this is going to go F, E, F, G, A, G, F, E. So all together. So repeated, it'll sound like this. So that's a starting point, but that's just actually a means to come up with several other new melodies. What this gives us is a pattern. We have 4 notes, so I could actually just number them in ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can look at the order that I played those notes and come up with a certain kind of pattern or formula, which in this case it would be my second lowest, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can take that same approach to a different group of 4 notes. Let's say in the same key, that would be called modulating, moving to another mode. So instead of E, F, G, A, I'll move it forward 1 note in the scale each. I'll move the entire pattern up by 1 note in the scale. So I'm going to have to conform to the new shape as well. This is going to be F, G, A, and B. So B is going to be my 1 note on the high E string in this case. And I'm going to still have my F, and then the G will be my number 2 that I start on, and A will be 3. So now I can do that same thing. I have to move my fingers wherever the actual notes are. So it would be G, F, G, A, B, A, G, F. So my original was my new melody, using the same formula or sequence, is what you could do is go through every single other group of 4 notes at a different starting point in the same scale. So right now I'm using the C major scale, also known as the A minor scale. I can continue to move through that same scale using only the natural notes and conforming my hand shape to wherever those notes are located on the 2 strings I'm playing on, the second and first string. If I move to the next one, it would start with A. A, G, A, B, C, B, A, G. All from this. But I think you get the idea. Basically, you can just, for simplicity's sake, take a group of 8 notes so that you can take the basic contour of the melody with the ascending and descending slopes and move that to another area of the same key. So it's really just taking a number and applying it to however many notes you actually have. I don't even have to do notes that are next to each other. I could have something like D, E, F, and A. I'm going to skip right over G. I could use it instead of an A, I could use a B flat, or in fact I'll just use an A the first time and I'll use a B flat the next time. So you can come up with all kinds of different melodies based on this same single little formula, and this is just the example one. I could also apply this to an arpeggio. I'm going to use an A minor arpeggio, and that is the 3rd string, 9th fret, 1st finger, the 10th fret, 2nd string, 2nd finger, and your 1st finger jumps over to the 1st string to the 8th fret of the 1st string, and then the 12th fret, also the 1st string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So my pattern before was 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I could also take that and just apply it to all the arpeggios in this key as well. So there's a lot of different things I can do to get the ball rolling. As you see, I did a variation on the end of that one. it doesn't really matter where you go with it, but this is going to kind of give you source material to be able to create all kinds of different melodies, just starting with one basic pattern. And really where we started was just a rhythm. In the beginning, remember I told you I just had 4 beats of eighth notes. So really I have a 4/4 measure of eighth notes, and I've just filled in those eighth notes with which notes I'm going to play. I just decided to pick a familiar shape that was on adjacent strings. So I could take that and move it anywhere, really anywhere that I can actually stretch. I could do a diminished seventh, which is a series of 3-fret jumps. So there's endless possibilities just in this one formula. So come up with your own formulas. Come up with just one melody to start with. You know, decide what your rhythm's going to be. Do you want to have 8? Let's start with eighth notes. Are you in 4/4? If so, then you need 8 notes. Are you in 3/4? If so, then you need 6 notes. You know, these are not always going to yield really nice melodies, but sometimes if you're onto a good one, it's probably going to work in 6 other places in that key. And then you have harmonic minor, D, E, F, and G. In A harmonic minor, G is replaced with G sharp. So instead of G would go up higher. So and you can just, you know, add 4 more notes at the end as you see fit. This is a great way to generate a whole lot of little melodies that you can then tie together. So I hope this helps. Again, I recommend that you come up with as many small melodies that fill up one measure as you can. And then just move it up to the next group of natural notes. Keep just as many notes on the same string as they were before. So in this one, you notice there were 3 notes on the second string and 1 on the first. Keep that intact, because then you can just change the fingers as you need, or probably not even that much, and just, you know, pretty much adapt what you were playing and the way you were playing it to the new group of notes. So however many notes you have, just number them and just mix it up. You can even do this on paper, you know, play it on the guitar, see if it sounds good, or if it doesn't, you know, try something else, or just start with the guitar. There's a lot that you can do with this. And so anyway, until next time, have a good time, and I'm Jason Aaron Wood. I'll see you next time.